Long story short, yeah, long story short. When I woke up from the operation, I was bleeding down there. I was bleeding from a gash in between my legs. It was my first day as a woman already. It was that time of the month. But 2 days later, the door closed up and I was left with a 1-inch pound of flesh. Where my fetus used to be, where my vagina used to be, a 1-inch pound of flesh. With the sky running down it like a sideways grimace on an island in space. So it took a little pause.
Hey there everyone, and thanks for tuning in. This is my channel Pop Fiction, and we have a few Funko Pops we're going to take a look at tonight. But before we get into that, I want to give a huge thank you to Momma J. She recently did some shout outs for other channels, and my channel was lucky enough to be one of those. So thank you tremendously, Momma J. I certainly appreciate that, and I appreciate everyone who has subscribed. It did help. So thank you to everyone for subscribing, and I hope you like my content, and will be sure to continue to watch. So thank you to everyone who is supporting me. You guys are awesome. And again, another big thank you to Momma J. Of course, everybody knows Momma J, but still, I have her linked in the description below if you want to make a quick trip to her channel. So anyway, we do have a few pops tonight, and the first one is our Back to the Future Pop and Tea. I really wanted this to complete I don't know that I'll ever completely complete it due to the price on a couple of the pops, but I want to get as close as possible to completing the Back to the Future line, and I really wanted this. I ended up having to go out of state to find this, and I wanted to pick 2 up, but due to some cash flow, I only got 1, and I have not convinced myself to open this one. So for now, we're just going to keep it in the box, but I am so happy to have this, just because, well, I'm an absolute Back to the Future nut, as they say. But anyway, so I have 2 pops I picked up from GameStop. I had to purchase a Christmas present and saw these, and the first was just a really cheap one. And I happened to like the line of pops, so we got Maria, and I believe her last name is pronounced Rambeau. And she's from Captain Marvel, of course. And I think she, pretty basic, but a very cool looking pop all the same. So I was happy to pick her up. And this one I've actually had my eye on for a little while. I've just never purchased it. But this is also from Captain Marvel, and that's Miss Carol Danvers on her motorcycle. And again, it's not a super valued pop or anything, but I've just kind of wanted this one for a while, so finally picked it up. And then I have 2 I did not necessarily expect to pick up, but I was in Walmart, and I know it's no secret I've made my, stance on Tim Burton and so forth. But as I said, I have been coming around to A Nightmare Before Christmas, and I picked up another Jack Skellington pop. It's just, honestly, I like the way this pop looks. I still have not sat down and watched all the way through this movie, but I am coming up on a vacation, and I will be off for Halloween, so I will actually probably watch that while I'm on vacation. And then I picked up the Walmart exclusive Magneto. Another very cool pop, but here's the thing. I'm not a huge X-Men guy. I'm definitely more of the Avengers, but this was, I thought, a good-looking pop, so I picked this one up, and I'll probably at least pick up Logan as well. So, very cool looking. Anyway, we'll be taking a look at those out of the box in just a moment. But if you liked what you saw so far and you are not subscribed, please do so. Hit that notifications bell. Go ahead and like this video. And if you don't mind leaving comments, you're welcome to leave comments. And we'll go ahead and get into taking these out of box. Quick side note. My next video, I should be unboxing because it has already came. But Silver Hair Wolf recently dropped her first mystery box, and it's kind of, I believe it was New York Comic Con themed. So I do have that. So be looking out for that video. And well, let's get into checking these out of box. Okay, so here we have Maria out of the box. And as you can see, she's a pretty basic figure. Well, she apparently also falls when you turn her around backwards. But she does come with a stand. But she doesn't necessarily need it. As you see, she stands pretty well. As long as you don't get her unbalanced. But, I like her. Like I said, it's not a fantabulous pop, but pretty neat all the same. And then, we'll go with Mr. Jack Skellington here. And, you know, this is pretty neat pop. Again, it stands pretty well, but does have a little bit of a wiggle to it. Excuse me. But definitely a cool pop, and as most are, it's pretty detailed. So another pretty nifty little pop there. And then of course we are going to move on to our Magneto. Now again, I'm usually more of an Avengers guy, but I do like the X Men, but this just happened to be a pretty cool pop. And again, it's pretty detailed. I like the pose on it. And you know, the cape is nice, and just a cool pop in general. So, Magneto. And then finally, we have our Carol Danvers on her little motorcycle. Which obviously she has a very good bobble to her. I know I need to get a little turntable for this, and I probably will. But definitely a cool little pop. So there you have our little haul for the week. I hope you enjoyed checking these pops out with me, not for me, but again, a huge thank you to Mama J, and again, thanks everybody for tuning in and watching and supporting and being generally awesome, because you all are, and hopefully you will come back for the next video. So until then, I will say farewell for now.